Here is a short video on how to make the PB-M4-U work with the Zoom G1-4. This particular model responds to MIDI program change messages in a different way compared to the Zoom Multi-Stomp series. All of the 50 presets inside the G1-4 are grouped into 5 banks of 10 patches. The device will only respond to program change numbers 0 to 9 and will call the patch number corresponding to that program change number. To access the other 10 presets, you need to send a MIDI control change message to tell the device to move to the next bank. The control change number is 32. The value can be from 0, which is bank 1 on the Zoom G1-4, up to value 4, which is bank 5 on the Zoom G1-4. In this example, I assigned switch 1 on a bank to toggle between 2 MIDI control change values. When the light is on, it's telling the Zoom that all of the incoming program change messages are for bank 2 on the Zoom G1. When the light is off on switch 1, it's telling the Zoom that all program change messages are for bank 1. Switches 2 to 4 I have assigned to toggle between 2 program change numbers. You can assign the switches whatever patch number you like, as long as it is within 0 to 9. Also note that on the PedalBot, preset numbers have an offset of 1, so preset 1 on the PedalBot is patch 0 on the G1-4. So, if the light is active on switch 1, I can call any presets inside bank 2 with the press of a switch. Then if I press switch 1 again to turn it off, I can now call presets inside bank 1. You can set up the switches on another bank in the PedalBot to call the other presets on the other banks. Like in this next bank, switch 1 toggles between banks 4 and 3 on the Zoom G1-4. If switch 1 is turned on, switches 2 to 4 will call the presets inside bank 4. And if switch 1 is turned off, then we are calling patches inside bank 3 on the Zoom G1-4. This is how you set up a switch to send the bank number information. Press and hold the switch you want to change until edit appears on the display. Then, press the blinking switch to look for the function parameter. While the function parameter is selected, use the lit switch to change the value to CC toggle. Move to the next parameter by pressing the blinking switch. Check if the channel is set to 1. Then move to the next parameter, which is the CC number. Use the lit switch to change it to number 32. Then move to the next parameter, the on value. To match our example, we need to set it to 1, which is bank 2 on the Zoom G1-4. Note that bank values on the Zoom G1-4 has an offset of 1. For the next parameter, we set the off value to call bank 1 on the Zoom G1-4, which is CC value 0. To save the changes for the switch, press and hold the blinking switch. For this example, the other switches are assigned to call the patch numbers themselves. By default, switches are already assigned as preset toggle on the PedalBot, so you only have to change the on and off numbers. To edit the switch assignments, press and hold any of the switches until edit is shown on the screen. Use the blinking switch to look for the on number parameter. Use the lit switches to select numbers from 1 to 10. Note that there is an offset of 1, this time on the PedalBot, as compared to the actual patch numbers on the Zoom G1-4. This number is called when the light is red on a switch. Next, you can edit the off number, which is called when the light turns blue. Use the blinking switch to look for the off number parameter. Then use the lit switch to change the value from 1 to 10. To save the changes, press and hold the blinking switch. Note that to call a patch on a different bank, you need to send the bank number first using MIDI CC message before sending a program change number. Also, notice that after sending the MIDI CC bank number, the bank indicator on the Zoom G1-4 does not change until you send a program change number for that bank. For more information about the controller, consult your user manual.